Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Alan Troop, reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Wednesday, December 18th. Tonight we report on the latest news related to the sanity of a man accused of the 2012 murder and Quincy's new police chief taking office. In sports, Bob Kirkpatrick reports on Moses Lake Christian Academy's games with Soap Lake and the Lady Vikings' recent win. Our spotlight story tonight is about a Royal City guitarist whose band was recently nominated for 2 Latin Grammy Awards. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight: Adrian Rodriguez was found competent to stand trial for the 2012 murder of Tracy Fulbright. Proceedings for Rodriguez, a 29-year-old Moses Lake man, were placed on hold in June after his defense attorney requested an evaluation at Eastern State Hospital to determine whether Rodriguez was competent to stand trial. Rodriguez is charged with aggravated murder in the first degree in Grant County Superior Court for shooting the 29-year-old Fulbright north of Moses Lake. Following an examination by Eastern State Hospital staff, Grant County Superior Court Judge Antos found Rodriguez was competent to enter a plea and to stand trial. For more on the story, visit us online at ifiber1.com/news. Quincy's new police chief was sworn in yesterday. Here with the story is Cameron Probert.
Quincy's new police chief started this week. Former Portland Police Lieutenant Bob Heimbach was sworn in as the city's new police chief during Tuesday's city council meeting. The chief replaces former police chief Richard Ackerman, who was terminated in late May. Heimbach officially started work on Monday and said he's learning everything he can right now.
Well, the first start is my orientation and my getting used to what's going on here at the Quincy Police Department and just learning how they've been doing business for the many years, and then adapting and adjusting and looking for ways to improve the service delivery to the citizens of Quincy.
He stressed the importance of listening at this stage in the process. He plans on talking with members of city government and the public about their expectations and how the department can meet them. The council also approved a 2-week extension for former interim police chief Greg Minzer, moving him to deputy chief to help Heimbach make the transition. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
Thank you, Cameron. Quincy is taking a proposed bike helmet ordinance to the public. The city council couldn't decide on the final details of an ordinance that would require children to put on a helmet when they are riding a bike. The main problem was a potential $15 fine. Parents of children caught riding without a helmet 2 or 3 times would have to pay the city. Council members Jose Saldana, Scott Libbert, and Adam Rodner opposed having a $15 fine. Neither Libbert nor Saldana agreed with the ordinance at all. Council member Tom Harris had proposed the ordinance and was agreeable to removing the fine, but wanted to put the ordinance in place as a way to help prevent head injuries. Mayor Jim Hembry suggested showing both versions to the public during a planned town hall forum and letting them decide. A 17-year-old Lakewood boy was sentenced for his part in a string of burglaries in rural Moses Lake. Nicholas Walker pleaded guilty to burglary in the first degree and theft of a firearm in Grant County Superior Court. He was charged as an adult. Walker faced up to 2 years and 3 months in prison for the crime. Both prosecutors and the defense attorney asked the judge to sentence Walker to less than the minimum. Prosecutor Angus Lee stated the recommendation came about because the defendant never had a firearm, was willing to take responsibility for his actions, and was following someone else when committing the crimes. Grant County Superior Court Judge John Nodell agreed, sentencing Walker to a year in jail. For more on the story, visit us online at iFiber1.com/news. Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We will be back after these messages with the latest from our iFiber One Weather Center, sports, and more news.
Good food, cold beer, and plenty of entertainment. That's what Sporty Steakhouse is all about. Open 6 a.m. every day. We offer over 100 reasonably priced menu items with 24 different ice-cold beers on tap and a wide variety of spirits. Come in with your favorite group, watch the game on our big screen TV, shoot pool, play shuffleboard, and more. We have live music and DJs, so find us on Facebook for upcoming events. Located on East Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake. Sporty Steakhouse, where good friends meet.
Did you know that Little Chiefs Childcare is expanding their Juniper Street location? This great new place across from Moses Lake Clinic is designed just for preschool and school-age children. For over 8 years, Little Chiefs kids like me have found the love and attention every child needs to be healthy and happy. The grown-ups there have gone to college, so they know how to make sure kids from 1 month to 12 years old have a great place to learn and play. Come join our growing Little Chiefs tribe.
Hello everybody, good to be with you. I'm Ceci Gutierrez with your local weather report from the One News Weather Center, brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Quick look at your headlines. Day-to-day changes expected, but in the meantime, overnight tonight, clear skies, cold temperatures, and breezy conditions. Breezy and cold are expected for this Thursday, and then as we head into Friday, a stronger storm system will be bringing snow showers to the area. But in the meantime, for the weekend, looking quite seasonable. Temperatures maxed out across the freight around 41, the max and low in the mid-20s. Sunset at 4:09 this afternoon. Similar time for the sunset across Moses Lake. The temperature maxed out at 38. 27 was the low. Conditions right outside your door. Mostly cloudy skies, gradual clearing as the night progresses. Temperatures in the mid-20s, and that wind very light out of the south-southwest at around 6 miles per hour. During the past 24 to 48 hours, we've noticed overall pretty dry conditions across the area with cloud cover remaining in place and also some peaks of clear skies over the west. Immediate coastline with a little bit of precip activity. We notice overnight tonight this evening into overnight tonight, precipitation making its way across the area and some moments of quiet weather expected overnight into this Thursday. And Thursday we are expecting to remain quite calm as far as the conditions go, with cloud cover increasing as we head into the evening, with that next storm system promising to bring rain over the immediate coastline and also some mixed scenario and across our immediate area into inland northwest, snow showers expected to impact the region. And then for the weekend, looking pretty quiet and more seasonable temperatures, at least. Along the northwest, these temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. Tri-Cities area over colder air mass across this region with temperatures in the upper 20s with partly cloudy skies. Closer look across the basin, we are expecting for this Thursday afternoon for temperatures to be around the 30-degree mark with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Quick look at the extended forecast. We are anticipating for that next storm system to bring cold weather once again. And then for the weekend, temperatures moderating a bit into the mid-30s, lower 40s for Monday. And then as we head into Christmas Eve, temperatures head back to the mid-30s. This segment brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. We'll be right back with sports.
Welcome to Toyotathon. How can I help?
We need something safe for the little one.
Well, Toyotas are loaded with great safety features. It's important.
People call us overprotective.
Is there such a thing? There's a great selection here.
Right?
Yeah. I guess there is such a thing.
As what?
Get a new 2013 Highlander with 0% APR for 60 months or $1,000 customer cash. Or when you lease a new Highlander, you'll receive Toyota Care Plus, an additional year of no-cost maintenance. Toyota, let's go places.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Cleary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's local sports. Moses Lake Christian Academy picked up a hard-fought 54-39 home win over Soap Lake last night. The Lady Lions jumped out to a 2013 first quarter lead and were up 31-19 at the break. The Eagles clawed their way back into the game, matching Moses Lake Christian point for point in the second half, but were unable to make up the 12-point first half deficit and dropped the game by 15. Danny Sandberg led the Lions' attack with 16 points. Anna Yarborough added 15, and Michaela Loudon and Kirsten Hunt finished with 9 each in the win. The victory over Soap Lake moves Moses Lake Christian to 1-0 in Central Washington 1B play and 4-1 overall. The boys' team didn't fare as well as they were overpowered by a taller and more talented Soap Lake squad, 68-35. Inexperience played a factor in the loss, too, as half the Lions team is made up of 8th graders playing against savvy Eagle upperclassmen. But Moses Lake Christian put a scare into the visiting team as they got within 6 points, 22-16, with 2 minutes left in the first half of play. Alec Nacarado knocked down 16 points for the Lions, and Spencer McNamara finished with 9 points and 9 rebounds in the loss. 3 players scored in double figures as the Ephrata Tiger boys basketball team turned back Prosser at home 61-54 last night. Ephrata looked to be in complete control of the contest, up 10 at intermission, but the Mustangs came back to tie the game 52-all in the waning minutes of the fourth quarter. The Tigers dug deep and went on a 9-2 run to close out the game and put a W in the win column. Riley Pheasant drained 15 points, Dylan Betham added 12, Jacob Laird pumped in 10, and Josh Johnson finished with 9 points and 9 boards for Ephrata. The win puts the Tigers at 1-2 in CWAC play and 3-2 overall. Ephrata travels to Ellensburg on Friday. The Ephrata girls jumped out to a 22-4 halftime lead over the Lady Mustangs and then withstood a 21-17 run by Prosser to come away with the win. The Quincy boys team dropped their Caribou Trail League opener 63-52 on the road to Cashmere last night. Connor Trevino scored 20 points for the Jacks, 16 coming in the second half of play. The Lady Jacks were turned back by the Lady Bulldogs 57-15 to fall to 0-1 in league play and 2-4 overall. Quincy is back on the hardwood tomorrow night for a game with the Brewster Bears. iFIBER One Sports will be broadcasting the games live. The action gets started at 6 p.m. And finally, the Big Bend Lady Vikings crushed South Puget Sound 75-28. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
What's important at Eagle Home Mortgage is taking care of our clients, being honest, and doing loans full of integrity.
We understand that every borrower's situation is unique. We offer a variety of products to help meet individual requirements.
What sets us apart is that we get things done, and we get things done at a fast pace. It doesn't take days and days. Se habla español.
A massage at Not Release Therapies is far more than mere luxury. We strive to improve your health and well-being in the process. The stress of everyday life adds up and can cause depression, even bodily harm. That's why our professionals make it their mission to rejuvenate your body and mind. Enjoy the benefits of body wraps, sunless airbrush tanning, aroma steam therapy, and much more. In our opinion, everyone deserves a day of relaxation and peace of mind. Not Release Therapies in Moses Lake, where relaxation means good health.
Our spotlight story tonight is about a Royal City man and his band that were recently nominated for 2 Latin Grammy Awards. Here's Jeff Chu with the story.
Dicen que soy el rey de reyes, que tiene lujos y placeres, que tiene todo lo que quieres, fama, fortuna.
Royal City's own Jose Barajas is a bass and guitar player with Los Canarios de Michoacán, a Pasco-based band recently nominated for 2 Latin Grammy Awards. The band last month traveled to Las Vegas, where all the international stars of the Latin music industry converged for the Latin Grammys ceremony. Los Canarios were nominated for the Best Norteño album, Hoy y Siempre, which the also nominated hit song Todo y Nada can be found. Los Canarios recently drew a crowd of fans that packed Andaluz nightclub to capacity in Quincy, one of the band's rare performances in Grant County. Jose recalled growing up in Royal City, where he made his original mark at the high school, not on the stage, but on the mat.
Wrestled for Royal City, was a state champ actually in wrestling, so it's another one of my passions. And from there I went to college to go wrestle in Yakima. Came back to Moses, did some cage fighting, a little bit different, did some union painting. Then I started doing this in music.
But music was always a part of his family growing up in Royal City.
Our family, we all started, we had a group as little kids. My uncles and my parents, they like to get together, have some refreshments, some drinks. And they like music, so they started with guitar and a piano, and from then they started learning, and they had us kids learn. And we were playing at the school, at Royal, at the elementary as little kids.
It was the path that led Jose to Los Canarios 6 years ago.
They called my cousin that used to be in the band, and he went to go try out to be the lead vocalist, and he told them, hey, well, I have a cousin that plays the bass.
He said it was a thrill of a lifetime for the band to be nominated for 2 Grammys.
It was exciting, very, very exciting, and still, it didn't hit us till we were actually there in Vegas at the Latin Grammys. I was like, okay, this is awesome. Once I got there and I saw how much of it's a big deal being there. Only the top people are there, top musicians, top composers. So it was an awesome experience.
While he always calls Grant County home, with his wife, children, and the rest of the Barajas family living here, Los Canarios are going places.
We tour all over the United States, and we've taken 2 years of not going to Mexico, but I think this coming year we're going to start going back there and touring, so going international. And we have future plans to go to Chile, to go to Honduras, Paraguay.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We will be right back after this.
Hi, this is Kelly Moore from Moore Furniture. I want to let you all know how excited we are about Sealy's new gel memory foam beds. Sealy has taken memory foam to a whole new level by infusing gel beads into the mattress to keep you from getting too warm while you sleep. They come with a 25-year warranty, and we've got them on our floor for you to try out. We also offer free delivery and in-house financing, so stop by and see us and get yourself sleeping good at night. Remember, whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. So come see us at Moore Furniture in Ephrata or find us on the web at moorefurniture.net.
Hey, how do you TDM?
Chicken, burrito, beef, taco, pico, de gallo.
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Thursdays a pork Baja Bowl.
I just can never decide, so I get 2.
2 fish tacos, rice and beans.
Chicken or beef? That is the question.
Wet manda burrito with sour cream and guacamole. As hot as you can get it.
Stop by today and tell us how you TDM.
Welcome back. Have you ever wondered how Santa's reindeers spend their time when not pulling his sleigh? The Associated Press found out what one reindeer does before Christmas.
Just a week before Christmas, and all through this house, this reindeer is munching and prancing with hardly a care. Meet Finland's friendly reindeer, Otto, who is also, quite possibly, its most domesticated reindeer.
Well, normally reindeers doesn't want to hang out with people. They don't want to be touched. They don't want to be around people. But this one, he thinks he's a dog. Yes.
That's right. Otto and his owner Pia are clearly best friends. She adopted him when he was just a calf, after he was abandoned by his mother in the Finnish wilderness,
Clean the table first.
bottle feeding him and letting him grow up in the house. They eat together.
He doesn't have any table manners.
He likes moss. They watch TV together, although his antlers do get in the way. And they go out for long winter walks together, because while Otto is a good companion, He's not quite house trained.
Well, he would like to come every day, but I let him in just in special cases, because he's quite messy.
Now that Otto is 6 years old and weighs more than 200 pounds, he's had to leave home and returns only on special occasions. And like any responsible reindeer, he's earning a living down the road at the reindeer farm.
Normally, domesticated reindeers are too lazy and they get upset when people want them to work. But Otto, he likes to do it. He likes to pull a sledge.
And his customers enjoy the ride.
Yes, he's very nice.
But don't be jealous, Rudolph. At least for now, Otto is content living a quiet life in Lapland, Finland. Padmananda Rama, Associated Press.
I think I'd prefer the cat. A Sacramento comic book store owner reported an unusual car theft that should be easy for people to spot. Reporter Luana Munoz has the story.
What family didn't love the Flintstones? Bedrock had its own supermarket, mail system, and who could forget the transportation?
It was all foot power to keep it going.
In Sacramento, the Flintmobile was a hit outside the world's best comics and toys in the art and arcade area.
Well, the kids loved it, of course, but you know, the adults loved it too. Everybody remembers the Flintstones.
But on Sunday, just 2 weeks after parking it in front of the store, the Flintmobile vanished.
There was no trace of it in front. We did one circle around the building to see if maybe it got moved or something, but it was gone.
So how did the thieves take a giant piece of wood with two 55-gallon oil drums attached to it?
The perpetrators didn't just jump in and pedal away.
Owner Dave Downey thinks it took a few guys to carry it off.
It is pretty terrible. How can you steal a Flintstone car?
A car that was given as a gift from a customer.
He just came and dropped it off as a surprise one day.
A surprise that Downey hopes will soon be returned and reunited with his Flintstone collection.
And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER One News. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.